Sty North with Camp WTF. We're glad to see that you stopped to check out our video. What this is going to be the first video in a series of videos on putting together a semi-permanent lean-to. It's December 3rd, believe it or not, here in northern Wisconsin, and as you can see, we have no snow. Usually by this time of the year, it snows up to here, and it's very cold. Right now, it's about 34 degrees out. It's supposed to get up to 37 today. It's supposed to get up to 41 tomorrow. Beautiful weather, but snow in a couple of days, they said. So I'm going to try to get this shelter squared away before we get any heavy snows in. And as I go along, I'm going to share the experience with you. I've hauled a lot of material into this site. I've picked this site. I'm going to be putting the lean-to in this area right here. I'm not sure yet exactly how I'm going to build this lean-to. I don't know if I'm going to go with a tripod on each end with a cross member and vertical logs in the back, or am I going to go, I'm going to lash two logs or a log to a tree, run two heavy logs down, and then go with horizontal logs up the back. There's pros and cons to both ways. So I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to put that together yet, but I have a lot of sawing to do to get this material ready for the project. So I am not going to waste my time and your time videoing me sawing away. So I'm going to saw a lot of material and get it all ready and come up with my final decision on how I'm going to throw this thing together, and I'm going to jump back into this video. And like I said, this is going to be a series. We're going to have it in a group of series, and everything we do here at the lean-to will go into that series. And after the lean-to is up, we'll do a little winter camping out here. We'll do some bushcraft projects. We'll just do everything that you love to do in the outdoors. So if it has to do with the lean-to, it'll be in that series. So stay with us, and we'll keep this thing moving ahead, and we'll have a good time doing videos and enjoying the outdoors. So from Jim, Rory, and Sty North, hang with us because there's more to come. Well, folks, here we are. Since I last ran the camera, of course, we were just looking at the empty site. Since then, I've thrown up a basic frame. I just used two bipods. I lashed the whole works to a sapling, fairly good size, one about 3 inches, just for stability while it's being constructed. Now, what I'll be doing is off of this end, over here to my right, I'll be putting another leg out like a tripod, and that'll be an area that I can keep some small dry kindling and my tinder and my gear. When I come out this winter, I'll be hauling gear with me. I'll have my snowshoes and my pack full of gear, and it'll all go in that area. I've set a couple logs in here, you can see, and that's just going to be the start. I just put them in there to just to test the size, but that'll be my elevated bed. I'll be building an elevated bed in here. Now this frame is pretty sturdy, it's pretty solid. I will be going with vertical sticks and debris on the tripod end. On this flat end, it'll be probably a horizontal laid log wall as a windshield across the end. The tarp, I've got a total of 5 vertical uprights, ran the tarp over it. I've got enough tarp left over that I can lash this out and have myself a nice overhang off the front of my lean-to, well away from my fire, but still enough of an overhang to keep any snow or rain or sleet out from my sleeping area. So it'll be nice and comfortable, I'm sure. Now you can see these sticks here. I'm starting to load the back up with vertical sticks. Those will all get sawed off pretty even across. Then I will layer debris on top of it. But because I've tarped it, I've got plenty of waterproofing. This will never leak. I don't have to worry about snow melting in on me. I don't have to worry about the rain getting to me. I left enough tarp in the back that it slopes out about 1.5 feet, 2 feet away from the back of the shelter, so all the water will run away from the shelter. I'm located in a nice level spot, except that it runs downhill that direction, and it runs downhill that direction from this site, so I don't have to worry about standing water here. Out front of me, of course, will be my fire pit right in this area. It'll be large enough to be able to burn long fires, and that we're talking wood that's anywhere from 4 to 6 feet long, and we'll be doing videos on some of the long fires that I do this winter. And what I've been doing during all this time, of course, is cutting and sorting and collecting more material, and setting up the shelter, picking out some wood to build my heat reflector. We'll get into the heat reflectors in a later video about the benefit of them and what they really do provide. Plus, off to my left, you may be able to see it on the camera, I've got quite a large pile of longwood put up today, just getting ready for this winter. I'll need about, as much as I'm going to try to get out here, I figure I'll probably need about 8 or 10 times that much wood before the snow really sets in. So this is as far as we've got, and we'll just keep moving ahead. That'll be the end of this video, but make sure to follow this series, because next time I video will be another step down the road, and we'll be a little further on with this, and we'll sooner or later we're going to be just staying in it and having fun at the fire, learning a lot of nice bushcraft little practices that everybody wants to learn. So you all have a nice day. From Jim, Rory, Sty, of course. You all have a Merry Christmas if we don't have another video before then, but I'm certain we will. I'm really going to push for it. And please subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. We have so many viewers. I am just thrilled to death with the amount of views we're getting. But please subscribe to our channel. That way you hop right to it, you get the most recent videos, plus others see your subscriptions, they want to follow suit. So, from Sty North again, you all have a nice day, and we'll see you in the next video.